I found out my girlfriend was sleeping with my boss the night before my big promotion was announced. It was 2 a.m., and I was at home, going over my presentation for the last time, when she walked in, reeking of whiskey and pretending she'd just been out with friends. I didn't think much of it. She'd always hated my long hours, and I figured she was blowing off steam. But the next morning, my boss called me into his office with a look I'd never seen before, and told me the promotion was going to someone else. He said there were concerns about my commitment and that personal matters had come to his attention. I barely made it home before I started putting things together. My girlfriend, usually so supportive, had been weirdly distant about this transfer. She'd started fights whenever I mentioned the new city, and once, she even joked that if I moved, she'd just have to find someone else. I thought she was kidding. That night, while she was in the shower, I found her suitcase half-packed in the closet, like she'd been ready to leave at a moment's notice. A week later, I walked into the company happy hour and saw her, pressed up against my boss at the bar, laughing at some private joke. They didn't even notice me at first. When she finally turned around, her face didn't register a flicker of guilt. She just shrugged and said, "I told you I couldn't do long distance." My boss just looked away, pretending to check his phone. The way everyone else watched but didn't say a word cut deeper than anything they could have done. I quit that night. Not just the job, but the version of myself who'd believed that working hard and loving hard would be enough. On the cab ride home, I realized I'd spent years trying to prove I was good enough, at work, in love, but I'd never asked myself what I actually deserved. Turns out the real betrayal was how long I'd ignored my own gut, just to keep the peace.